Hello everybody, and welcome to another video. We're in Euro Truck Simulator 2, and just round the back here we're about to pick up our trailer. And it's milk. Should be round here somewhere, I hope. There she is, isn't she? I don't think we'll... Yeah, we should be alright, shouldn't we? I may just have to... Here we go. Drag her out and then have a look her up. We're in Verona, Italy. We're going to France, I think it's Dijon or something like that. Let's just get around here. Oh look. Okay. It's just full of milk. Different views there. Right, now something different today. I usually use track.ir. It gives me movement, but today I'm using tobiieyex. Basically, you don't need to move your head to look at your mirrors, look around. You can look right around. So it follows your eye movements. So it's now it's the first time I've used it. I set it up, obviously. I don't know whether I've got the speed right or... And of course, if you move your eyes, unlike track.ir where it only takes head movement, as you're driving along it can suddenly swing to the left or the right. So what I've done, and I don't know whether I've set it up perfectly yet, if you go into options, controls, and it's the camera one we want, look up and down. I've put a huge dead zone on, because without that dead zone, as you look left and right, it tends to also go up and down. And you don't need much up and down movement in Euro Truck, so putting that big dead zone on stops that up and down movement when I'm looking left and right. And I've put a slight dead zone on the left-right axis. So if my eyes move slightly to the left or the right, at least it should stay central. I might have to adjust these. That seems okay, but that one I may have to adjust it. So there's not. See, if I look left now, that's okay. Back to the centre. If I look right, and I'm not moving my head at all, it's just my eyes. That's how the system works. But as you're driving, it can. I move my eye as I'm driving now. If I was driving and then suddenly looked slightly to the left, it would. But the simple way of combating that is in the tobiieyex menu. You can switch it off, and you just map it to a key on your keyboard. So I've mapped it to control switch. That switches it off. And now it doesn't matter how much I move my eyes, it stays in the dead ahead position. So as you're driving along, if you're not having to look left and right, you mainly do that at junctions, when you come to traffic lights and junctions where you've got to turn, or if you're changing lanes on the autobahn, you can just switch it back on. So you switch it back on, and that gives you the option of, and that switches it off. Delivery. Let's have a look at our delivery. So we got cargo of milk, 15 tonne, not too bad. Destination is, I mean, these French foods, I think it's Gion or something, isn't it? Okay. Now obviously I've got a rest coming up soon. I should have really rested before I picked this job up, shouldn't I? But never actually can do. I know it's cheating, but I can switch it off, can't I? Gameplay, where are you can play? There you go. Fatigue, let's get it off, and then I don't have to rest at all. I never noticed that, and I should have obviously had a rest before I picked this job up, but anyway, no worries. Yeah, it's a good system, this tobiieyex, but I'm just getting used. This is the first time I'm actually going to do a job with it. It's totally different from track-IR, where you have to move your head to move the camera around. This just tracks your eyes. So now we're coming to this junction. Look, nothing coming. Yeah, I'm going to have to adjust the speed as well, the speed at which it turns. adjust it all. Just got away with that, I think. Just changing on it. You see, I'm looking dead ahead now, so switch it off. Bit of rain. Let's get the lights on. A few toll booths in Italy, a bit like France. Them auto ones are alright. These are a bit of a pain where you've got to actually stop and pay. I think it'll take a bit of getting used to that top, but it seems a good system. I think they're about £100. I picked it up for 60 quid me off eBay. Brand new one. I thought it was worth paying 60 just to see how it was. It's not really ideally suited for this type of. I've seen on YouTube a lot of. You shouldn't have come chasing up me then, should have held back. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube using it on shooting games, and it seems ideally suited for that type of thing. It's a bit different when you're driving. You don't want too much movement as you're driving. You need to be looking ahead. Is there a game called Army Free or something like that? Someone was playing that on YouTube using that tobiieyex, and he was raving about it because he could totally look around with his eyes and find the enemies and shoot them. Not all games are supported by it. This is, but American Truck Simulator is not at the moment. But a lot of games will come on board with it. It's a bit like the Track IR. Most games come on board with it. Damaged my trailer when he hit the back of it. I bet he did. Let's have a look. No. I'll go on that. No. Okay. Merging here. I would imagine it's going to take about half a dozen goes at that to get more used to it. When you're first setting it up as well, you get messages saying move closer, move closer. It likes you to be right on top of your monitor. So I don't particularly want to be sat on top of my monitor, so I set it up. My monitor's about 3 feet away from me and it's a 50-inch one, and I set it up and it kept saying move closer, so I simply took it off. After I'd set it up, I took it off the monitor and I mounted it on a block of wood, and that is much closer to me. I don't mind the tobiieyex being close to me, I just didn't want the monitor being close to me, so it thinks it's attached to the monitor still. Speed in the fence. And it's much closer to me, but it's not attached to the monitor. I've still got my monitor the same distance away. That seemed to do the trick. You get 2 mounting clips with it. What is the speed limit here? God. I'm not bothered about speeding because I've got £3 million in the bank. Sodden. Yeah, you get 2 mounting clips. One's for a monitor, one's for a laptop. I'm not going to use it on a laptop, so I've got 1 clip on the monitor and 1 clip on that block of wood, and it simply just clicks onto it. It's a very light thing. It's a long thin thing. €24 for about 10 minutes on the motorway. Make sure no one's cutting me in. No. Is he sneezing or spitting? Sounds like he's spitting. I think he's sneezing. It's a bit of a stinker of a day, isn't it? I don't want that turn off. Still using my daft truck. Don't see any reason not to. have a toe move. There's some of them where they have the automatic ones. You get automatic, you don't have to actually stop and pay. Seems very old fashioned this day and age. It's a stop pay one. Why can't they all be the auto ones? Maybe just have one for people to pay. The last of the rain seems to be getting brighter. I think he's sneezing, isn't he? I don't know why they've implemented that. Just keep my sight lights on. Nice and sunny now. Heading into Switzerland. There are the old borders. No border control now, drive straight through. Switch tobiieyex on. Yeah, let's move it on. You move your eyes slightly and the camera. Definitely think I'll have to do some adjustments. Don't want those unwanted movements. Not when you're driving. Oops. Yeah, it's ideally suited for action games. You're looking around trying to spot your enemy. I do play those type of games, but I play them on PlayStation now, not on the PC. television, and this will work in that, but this won't connect to a PlayStation, this tobiieyex, only to a PC, so I won't be able to use it on the PlayStation. Which is a shame, but excuse me. There's no point in downloading it from Steam for a PC when I already got it on the PlayStation just so I could use the tobiieyex. There's just no point, is there? I didn't need to do that. I thought it was one of them turn off things. Some roadworks there. If you pass roadworks, you always see them working. Not like that in the UK. Many a time I've passed roadworks and there's nobody there. All the bollards are there though. And they close the lanes down. There's no one there. Well, one of the tunnels is shut here. Are you gonna let me? I'll go. I'll let you go then. So we're just using the one tunnel. And let's just have a look at this job. Expected at 4:36 in the morning. I don't think that'll be a problem. I hope we should. It's now 14:58 on a Sunday, and what they want it 4:36 Monday morning, so we've got till 4:30 in the morning to get it there. That's tyres at 2%. That car went into the back of the trailer and that didn't touch the truck. That was 2% damage was there anyway from my last job. Doesn't matter about the truck. As long as there's no damage to the trailer. You can't repair trailers. You can repair trucks. The lighting in these tunnels is psychedelic. Yeah, it's strange it's implemented in Euro truck but not in American truck. SCS do both simulations, so I'm sure they will implement it into the American Truck Simulator. One thing they have introduced, heavy cargo now. I took a 42 ton, I think it was. Transformer or something, 42 tons, and you keep getting messages saying, are you sure your truck's up to it, are you sure your truck's up to it? Well, I had a look and I thought, yeah, we'll be alright, and I did the job. And I think that's the heaviest 142, so I'm not sure, but I think it is. And it purposely takes you up very steep gradients, but obviously it's slow work. But yeah, it did it. Trailers are quite good. They have quite a few pivot points on them, like a low bed trailer, and you just got to be a bit careful when you take him on. Just watch the bends, but the weight's the main thing. As long as your truck's capable, it does tell you the minimum requirements you need to. Otherwise, you're just going to get stuck. You're not going to get up the hills. But I didn't have to do any modernisation. The engine and there's enough torque on it. And you need powered axles and things like that. It tells you everything that you need. Like I say, I had it all anyway. He didn't just overtake them. I was holding back for him, but he just kept braking. Just over half a tank of fuel here, so it gets down to about a quarter of a tank. I'll fill her up. know that tobiieyex would be good in flight simulations. It's supported in some of them. Not as critical flight simulations, obviously. If there's any slight movement, it wouldn't really matter. You don't steer a plane. Clear that way. Yeah, it's a bit slower picking up. What I'll do now is block that traffic from that direction, so I know I'm alright there, and I only have to concentrate on this direction. Okay. Where did he come from? Ah! My God. I didn't think I was going to get that under control. Well, we're going up the mountain route here, are we? I think. I hope so. I love these mountain routes. And this would bring us down into France, wouldn't it? Sent me this way thinking I won't be able to handle it. Bends are only dangerous at speed with a trailer. Because we're climbing, speed isn't great. They're not a problem. Possibly will be on the descent, we'll have to be careful. This type of speed, they don't cause any issues. Go around these bends at speed with a trailer, that trailer will just swing. It'll swing you with it. This is France. there's the Swiss flag and there's the French flag. Is it Dijon or something like that? Where we're going? I don't know why I've got that on. I don't need that on. I use the sat nav in the cab now. It's okay there. Prefer them a bit higher, but it's alright, that one. I can just glance down and don't like them when they're too low. A toll booth soon. We're in France, aren't we? So we're everywhere in France, but they do have the automatics in France, so not as bad that you just drive straight through the barrier, goes up, you don't have to stop. Been doing some of the World of Trucks. I'll show you that when you go to choose a job. This job's on Freight Market, but there is a World Market one. I'll show you it, and you just get more options. There's more options of trailers for you. Don't like this time of day, me when the sun's starting to. It gets right in your eyes when it. Just went down. Definitely spitting there, wasn't it? That was definitely spitting. I wonder where he's spitting. Spitting in my cab. See if I can set this tobiieyex up any better, and I'll give it half a dozen goes and I'll give you a verdict on it then. I say I've still got my track IR, so I'll just revert back to that then. think we'd be taking this milk to a dairy. Oh, there's the delivery point coming up on the sat nav. What's the right way here? Oh, they have the right way, don't they? Of course they do. That's why it says stop. I'm going to put my lights on actually. Now the easiest way to do this, I know that side's clear, I've only got to worry about this side. And we're alright. So about it, I've got to find them for that. Should we go for the difficult parking? You still got that option, 3 choices. Don't bother parking. Pick the easy spot. Or pick the difficult one. Looks to be straight ahead on the left here, I think. I'm going to say there. Okay, that's the difficult one. Where do you need it? Right, that's one we'll go for. So you can say let's play safe. Oh, don't bother. I don't see how you can not park it, but so we'll go for the difficult one. Incidentally, if you press A on your keyboard, I've actually mapped it to a button on me Logitech. I'll show you. If I press that button, see how the sat nav in the cab changes. It's A on the keyboard, that gives you a blown up version. the one I tend to use, the second one there. But when you come into the delivery point, you can obviously blow it up more so you can actually see exactly where your turning is for the delivery, which I should have done but I didn't. I use it on that one. Right. I find that strange. How can you skip parking? It's got to be parked, hasn't it? Even if you just park it here. This won't be easy. I think it's easier coming this way, isn't it? Not like that. I think the other way is the easier way, isn't it? This is definitely the easier way. She's not swinging in, is she? No. Definitely not that way. I have an idea. Sorry about that. If I can get it to straighten. Ooh, I needed to be more over this way, didn't I? too far off there. I swung round, didn't she? Yeah. Come on, you want to go in, you know you do. So far off, isn't she? All this just for milk. Should have took that easy option. I've got an idea. Let's take that option. Sick of this. Alright. Make life easy. Could it have been this one? Nice big open space. it's cheating, but too tight a space that. Experts would do it, but not me, I'm not an expert. Even this won't be straightforward. She won't straighten up that trailer. Nearly. Flaming fence. Force it back. I'll do. Hey. Oh, we got 25,458 for that. Good. There's me. So, on the job market, you see, external contracts, that's what it is. It signs you in and just gives you more choices then. Always gives you the jobs of where you are at. See what there is. Turbine tower. It's not bad. Metal centering. See, that's one of them heavy all-in ones. £64 for that. Going to Poland. Heavy cargo. So you've got, that's your external contracts. That's the one normally run on. Freight market. Click where you are and then that mill we've just brought here, it's got a Cambridge. So there's not as much options on this. Okay. Well, I'll keep persevering with that tobiieyex. And like I say, half a dozen goes on it and I'm not happy. I'll just stick to the track IR. One thing I must do now get them tyres repaired. Might have damaged that fence slightly, but it's only a stupid wire fence, so who cares? But it was much easier to get it in than that reversing. If it wasn't such a tight yard, it wouldn't have been as bad. Tight spaces are just no good. Get these tyres done. Traffic lights, isn't there? I only moved my eyes slightly to the left then and it swung right round. What we want. Service. Yeah, it's tyres, you see, where it's a little bit damage. I've checked the upgrades, nothing. Don't mind tight spaces when there's no trailer, it's not a problem. I don't need to sleep, the fatigue's off, so let's just plonk her here. Okay. Right then, well, I'll keep you posted And hello, love. It was spitting and sneezing in my cab. Right? Right, well, I'll join you again soon, I hope. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye.